Welcome to my shop. It's my first ever shop, so I'm kind of proud actually. I have brought some of my favorite decks. You have some weak but fun ones. You've got some normal ones, normal run-of-the-mill commander decks. You've got some strong ones and a very strong one. You get to pick, but if you take the weak but fun decks, I'll reward you. You'll get an extra card at the beginning of the game. If you take the strong one, you have to discard a card at the beginning of the game. If you take the very strong one, you mull down to 5. Now you may bid on what you want to play with by pressing the red buzzer.
There's a deck that is labeled fun, and you get to play with an additional card. It's also labeled weak.
The man's made his choice.
I'll take the perfect deck. It's normal.
You don't need to change it. It's perfect as it is.
Woo!
Deck seller, I need your strongest decks.
Well chosen.
Thank you.
You're the last to go.
In the interest of a representative sample, I will take a strong deck, please.
Well done. I like this. Discover your decks, resolve your mulligans. I'll see you soon. Carl out.
Ah! That's unsettling.
He does that sometimes.
Philly picked the lesser deck, but he'll be having the most fun. Sergeant General Commander leads a 5-color deck, and whenever you do shenanigans, it allows you to shenag. Graham selected the strongest deck, so his commander will be, you guessed it, Atraxa the Grand Unifier. It flickers, it reanimates, it never runs out of value. Kathleen's average deck is commanded by Aragorn the Uniter. It's Lord of the Rings themed and plays pretty well, especially when you have the One Ring. Now Toralf is playing an awesome deck designed by Elisa. Being gay herself, she made this wonderful Gruul Flicker deck led by Alina and Helena, lovers from Kessig. It's full of colorless blink effects and powerful enter the battlefield triggers.
So I have to put one of these back.
I have to put 2 of these back.
I get an 8th one. Aww.
Haha, I just opened this shop. You're not rid of me yet. Have you had a look at your hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like them?
Oh, my hand's amazing.
Yeah,
All right. You have to discard 2 cards since you have the most powerful deck.
I sure do.
You get rid of 1.
Don't even need this card. The other 6 are so good.
And there's one last shop before I let you start the game. Oh, you're discarding another card then.
Oh,
Because this shop, there's a soul ring on the table. You may bid and discard 1 card, as Kathleen just did, to replace it with a soul ring. But if someone bids and hits the red buzzer 2 cards, then they take the soul ring away from Kathleen.
So the current bid is 1 card, 2 cards.
You need to tap the red button, that's why. Toralf currently discard 2 cards for a soul ring. Would you want to discard 3?
You have an extra card? No, it's still... How can I not get the soul ring, please?
Okay, yeah, Toralf starts every game with a soul ring anyways, so this is how we
By
figure that
random
out.
chance.
You discard 2 cards as well?
Oh, yes. That is the price I have to pay.
And since you discard them, it's not a mulligan. They actually start in your graveyard.
Ooh.
Kathleen goes first.
okay. I'm going to play a command tower because that seems good. And start with a Bird of Paradise. I didn't even need to win that auction for a soul ring.
That's so cute. It makes how much mana? 1?
Just 1, but any color.
Ah,
What colors does your soul ring make?
2 colors.
2 colors,
Less.
colorless.
Okay. I will draw. And to the surprise of absolutely nobody, I play a mountain and a soul ring.
I mean, Sol Ring's pretty cool. It's definitely one of the mana rocks of all time. I present to you an alternate option, Mana Crypt.
Oh, right. You have the very strong... Oh, God.
Yeah, but I am going to also play a Swamp and a Commander Sphere.
Right. I will draw my 9th card. Discard? Wait, do you have to discard? I mean, obviously. I guess, yes. But it doesn't matter, because I will play an Underdome. It taps for colors, and it also taps for a mana of any color, which I can only spend for silver border costs. And then I will tap this for 1 silver white mana. And then, sorry Kathleen, but I will send your Birds of Paradise to jail. I play Go to Jail. It says, when Go to Jail enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until Go to Jail leaves the battlefield. At the beginning of the upkeep of the exiled card's owner, that player rolls 2 6-sided dice. And if he or she rolls doubles, sacrifice Go to Jail. So it's just temporary.
It's like Monopoly.
It's exactly like Monopoly.
Oh,
And now I don't have to discard because I have 7 cards. Go.
oh.
Before your turn,
You see, he keeps doing that.
business is booming, so I decided I'd bring you a little present.
Oh.
Wait, is it for me?
Actually, maybe it could, but it's potentially for all of you. Only one of you. You can bid to get this. The starting bid is 1 life. Easy. Okay, congratulations, Kathleen. Currently, you're paying 1 life for the contents of this box. It'll begin on the table.
Okay.
2 life.
2 life.
Graham,
Yeah.
3 life?
Oh yeah, yeah.
6.
6
I'll
life.
pay 6 life.
6 life for the contents of this box on the table under your control at the beginning of your turn 2.
It would be so fun if it's just bad. Like,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
It's a
I
healing
can pay
salve,
10 life,
actually.
but then it's like,
no, it could be like a necropotence and you're like, I don't know what to do with it.
7.
Hey, I'm at 40. The game has just started.
I'm out.
What is your bet? What is your bet?
It doesn't even matter at this. One more than you.
12.
Wow.
Dare you go to 13?
Let the guy with the mana crypt pay life. I love it.
Yes!
Seriously considering
for
it.
that.
Oh yeah, right. Good point. 13.
Is that too much for you?
I'm not a coward.
I'm out.
All right, I will pay 14 life. Give me the box.
You will.
Whatever it is well deserved.
Would you like to put your present on the table?
What is it?
Ooh.
Oh,
Enjoy it. Don't spend it all in one place. Carl out.
It's jail time.
It's jail time. Let's see if my bird can make a break for it. All right, maybe its crimes weren't so bad.
Yeah, no.
That bird was sort of my plan for casting my spells, which is fine because I have a mind slaver. So I'm going to just tap 2 fairly sadly. So I'm going to play some lightning greaves that would have given my bird haste and shroud.
You're running away from the authorities.
Yeah, not fast enough.
I'll play Forest, and for 4 mana, I will use 3, but 4-1. I'll play Master Chef. This one is a legendary enchantment which gives my commanders a background. Commander creatures you own have this creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, and other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter, meaning once I have my commander, everything gets counters. It's gonna be great.
I think you might forget it.
I don't get
So,
used to this.
because we have a lot of extra funds to spend, I got you a chef's outfit.
Okay. Can I have a sandwich, please?
Ah, no. Sandwich is not in my menu today. Good go.
Thank you. It's my upkeep. I need to flip a coin. It's a 6-sided coin.
Oh.
Awesome coin.
Yeah.
Which coin hits you?
Let's say 1, 2, 3 hits me. Yes!
Ooh.
Getting away with it, undeservedly. Draw. Well, after that barnstormer of a first turn, I am gutted to report that my second turn is this Rupture Spire, which I pay for, and that's my turn.
Because
Go ahead.
otherwise the authorities will get you.
Yeah, no kidding. Go for it.
Tappy, draw. I'll play Mana Confluence. And then I will play a Dirty Red.
Oh,
Dirty Red says, target opponent discards a card. So I want to be fair about this. Who has the most cards in hand?
4.
3.
Oh, Dolph, I'm sorry. That's my turn.
This turn, I believe my birds will be free. Hey!
Well,
I'm going to play a Fury Calm Snarl. I don't actually have a mountains or plains to reveal, so it's going to have to enter the battlefield tapped. But that doesn't matter because I can put my Greaves on my bird and I can tap it for purple mana because it doesn't really matter, and play a Gloin Dwarf Emissary. And he says whenever I cast a historic spell, create a treasure token.
Not the glowing.
And then I'm going to move my Greaves to Gloin so he can attack. I think I'm going to attack Graham because I'm scared of his mana crypt.
oh my gloin.
Right in the Gloin.
Right in the glowing.
Crimes over here. Go to Rolf.
Tap, draw. I'll play Mountain, and for my 5 mana, I will cast one of my commanders, Alina! 4/3 first strike, but she will get a counter because she's a master chef.
Right. That's always been true of her.
It runs in the family.
Right. Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
Damage!
All right, I take 3 that time. Draw. Ah. What fun.
I'm scared.
No, it's just very silly that I now here on turn, I don't know, whenever this turn is, 3, I guess.
Oh, it's a Soul Ring.
Now I have the Soul Ring.
Soul Ring
Yeah.
Brothers!
Woo!
That's a lot of mana, Graham.
I know, and I'm gonna tap all of it.
Is it 7? No, it's not 7.
Okay.
It's 6.
It's 6, but I'm leaving one floating. I'm casting Vorinclex.
You rang?
Crap.
Nah, it's normal now.
Yeah?
I think
Sure.
they
I did.
I think they were just objecting.
How may I help you?
I would like to get rid of the Vorinclex.
May I suggest to you a very generous gift?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay, very good.
Wait, what?
Here you go. Could you give it a read?
Yes, very generous gift. 3 colorless mana. Destroy target permanent. A controller creates a 6/6 white giant creature token named Sun Titan with vigilance. And whenever Sun Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, you may return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Would you like to cast it?
Yeah, go. Oil
All
it.
right. You will have to read only the enter the battlefield trigger.
Okay. Vorinclex enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 forests, reveal them, put them into your hand.
Very good. And then may you read this one.
Sun Titan. 6/6 vigilance. When Sun Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, you may return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
It was lovely doing business with you.
That's terrifying.
Can I respond to some part of that?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
so.
Yeah.
I sacrifice Commander Sphere
Very good.
to draw a card, and then
Big
get Sun
brain.
Titan to bring Commander Sphere back.
Yeah, and you will get lands from the Vorinclex as well.
Oh yeah, now I guess we'll have that trigger resolved now, yeah. All right, I got a Murmuring Bosk and a Scattered Groves. I'm gonna play the Murmuring Bosk, it enters tapped because I don't have any Tree Folk, which is very sad for me. And I'm going to use this Commander Sphere and the remaining mana that I have floating from casting Vorinclex to cycle, actually, the Scattered Groves, and draw a card. And that's my weird turn.
Nice turn.
Go ahead, Fede.
Very normal turn.
Untappy, draw.
Is that guy gonna show up every time we hit these?
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Oh.
Can we see?
How may I help you?
Yeah.
You see it? No go.
I have new wares.
Oh my god.
Wait, wrong page. Okay. I have 3 items. You don't know the costs yet. A Source of Plowshares, which exiles a creature, and its control gains that much life. You have the strongest creature in Magic, and you have a Farseek, which lets you search for land and pin to play tapped.
Well, he buzzed, so.
Well, he started it.
It's Phile's turn.
Also, Kathleen is here.
Okay. All 3 of you get to purchase one.
It has to be the Colossal Dreadmaw, obviously.
You have to discard a card at random.
Oh no, the weak deck has to discard a card at random.
It's not only a regular Colossal Dreadmaw. Andrea from Bajuka Pod actually painstakingly hand-carved this layer by layer.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's the crowning gem of our collection of Colossal Dreadmaws.
That's very cool.
You weren't in this, but you may participate.
How much for a Farseek, merchant?
You have to wear a frog hat.
Oh, give me the frog hat.
Wait, that's a cost? That sounds like a bonus. All right.
What are you swords to plowsharing?
Ah, the Sun Titan, obviously.
All right, you gain 6 life. And everyone that's not Talal gets a disappointed human token.
Okay, so thanks for answering my question. Please don't do that again.
So they should be
no,
used
please.
with care.
Yeah, okay. So,
Yeah.
Kathleen got to Farseek. My Sun Titan's gone. I gained 6 life. We have all these tokens now. You're still having a turn
Oh, it's
now.
my turn. Yeah, right.
You have a Colossal Dreadmaw now.
I have a Colossal Dreadmaw now.
Okay.
But I guess it's summoning sick.
It is.
Yeah.
So I will just cast this Wild Crocodile. It says search a library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle.
And you have a Dirty Rat.
I have a dirty rat, and I would like to attack you, Kathleen, with it.
I'm gonna take 1.
You could block with yourself.
Oh, that's true, but I feel like I'm pretty valuable, honestly.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
me. That's right. I've got self-esteem for once in my life. Don't take it away from me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you better go into your turn, I guess.
All right, but I want to play my commander. It's Aragorn, the Uniter.
Oh.
Whenever I cast a white spell, I create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever I cast a blue spell, I scry 2. Whenever you cast a red spell, Aragorn deals 3 damage to target opponent's face. And whenever I cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. That's gross. And when I cast a historic spell, I make a treasure token.
Thanks,
So
Gloin.
Gloin is a good friend to Aragorn.
Everyone's united in loving the Gloin.
Gonna put my Lightning Greaves on my commander, because he's also a 5/5. That seems good. Graham, I am attacking you for 5 commander damage. Do you want to block with yourself?
No. I mean, I kind of am, I guess. I block with my face and take 5.
Excellent. And you know what? I'm just gonna say that's my turn for now. Well, actually, it is my turn for now and forever. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's not how turns work.
No, I don't get to come up.
Actually, I do want to turn now. I will start by tapping my soul ring. That was one of the best purchases in my life. Just for 2 random cards. And 2 other mana for Halana. Ooh. Couple time. Which enters the battlefield with a counter because it's my commander, but also because of Elena having the ability, she enters the battlefield with 2 counters.
Oh no.
So now it's a 5/6 with reach.
What's their restaurant called?
Grill friends.
Yeah.
If it's a restaurant, grill friends.
Grill friends.
And then, because Halana entered the battlefield with 5 power, Elena will make 5 mana. And I will cast a Mana Echoes. Now, whenever a creature comes into play, you may add 1 mana in your mana pool for each creature you control that shares a creature type. So for example, because I have 2 humans, if I play human right now, I will get 2 mana. But I don't have any mana, and that was my turn.
Huh. All right. I will untap. Upkeep time. This crypt. Well, I didn't come here not to do this, so I didn't know what I was coming here to do, actually. I didn't know what this deck was going to be. But in this instance, I'm going to tap everything that I have that produces color mana, and I have to take 1 damage from the Murmuring Bosk to do that. And both of these, floating 1 spare mana to play. Atraxa, Grand Unifier. Atraxa has unified the other 3 players against not liking that I've done that.
It's fine.
I hate Atraxa.
What'll be interesting, though, is that we have a Grand Unifier and the Uniter. And where will people's allegiances lie?
And the Mindslaver.
I think that's what unites them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Atraxa has text,
Oh yeah.
Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Don't worry about all that for now. When Atraxa enters, I reveal the top 10 cards of my library, and for each type, I can put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into my hand and the rest on the bottom. So from Atraxa, I'm picking up a Spark Double, a Kaya's Ghost Form, a Helm of the Host, Bant Charm, and a Command Tower.
Oh.
Yikes. Good 5 cards.
Yeah. Those are pretty good.
And I'm going to put that Command Tower to work right away, into play, tapping for black, and we'll put the Kaya's Ghost Form on the Atraxa. It says, when the enchanted permanent dies or is put into exile, return it to the battlefield under my control.
Seems like a good idea.
Pretty fun, I would say.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Most of the things are fun, at least for one person.
Yes.
That's right.
That's true.
I don't have any good attacks with my 1/1 unimpressed me, so I'm going to move to the end of turn, discard this Vraska, and pass it to Fede.
I will untap and draw. I will play Plains. And then I will augment my dirty red with a rhino. So now it's a rhino red. It's a 2/5. And whenever this creature blocks, target opponent discards a card.
Ooh.
Cool.
A rhino red.
Yeah, they're very endangered.
And since I don't see any advantageous combat possibilities here, I will just say that's my turn.
Untap very neatly. All right, I'm going to play a Battlefield Forge. Then I'm going to play a different Aragorn. Aragorn, King of Gondor. So now many things are going to happen. First, Gloin is going to make me a treasure. And then because I cast a white, red, and blue spell, I'm going to make a 1/1 human soldier. I'm going to scry 2, and I'm going to do 3 damage to target opponent. Toralf, I'm going to hit you because your board is scary. I don't want either of these cards. Now that I've resolved my scrying, I'm going to become the monarch. Gah!
We had to invade a small country to get this. When anyone deals combat damage to her, they become the monarch and then wear the crown.
And,
Wait, what?
well, he's got more text.
Oh my god.
He's got vigilance and lifelink, but that's not super important. I mean, it is actually. I kind of like gaining life. But whenever he attacks, up to 1 target creature can't block this turn. And if you're the monarch, creatures can't block this turn.
Wait, all creatures?
Yeah, creatures can't block this turn.
What?
But, I mean, it's a good thing I have these lightning greaves to make Aragorn attack the turn he comes out. And Aragorn has vigilance and lifelink. So I feel like I've beaten up on you a lot, Graham.
I also feel that.
I just took 3 damage. I'm good.
No, we can spread this around. I'm going to attack you, Torolf, with Aragorn the Uniter, so you can take 5 commander damage.
Fair.
And he's got vigilance, so I'm just going to attack you, Philae, and I'm going to gain 4 life. That Mindslaver is down to 10 life. That's a 4 life discount. I would like to remain the Monarch.
How do you propose you do that?
Well, I'm going to use my Birds of Paradise, my Fury Calm Snarl, and these 2 treasure to cast the 1 ring to give myself protection from everything until my next turn. I will get a treasure back thanks to Gloin because that's a historic spell.
I was sleeping. Why would you buzz me right now? As a punishment, I had some pocket shield reds. Everybody except for you gets a shield red.
Everybody else? Wait,
Okay, well that was exciting, honestly.
Yeah. Is pocket Sheldred some kind of like German euphemism for some sort of disease? You know, like, oh, I can't come and have the schnitzel because I have the pocket Sheldreds.
For all of you, that looks fine because you all have 1 to gain life back. I have 3 shieldreds against me, so yeah, you have the shieldreds. Yeah, that is, yeah. Oh no, it's
So if our terrifying Carl appearance has been now settled out, I will just remind everybody that the 1 ring is indestructible.
Oh, fun.
And when it enters the battlefield, if I cast it, which I did very fairly, I gain protection from everything until my next turn. That's crab hands. I don't know why. I'm technically a frog queen, but that's fine. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 1 life for each bird encounter on the 1 ring, and I can tap it to put a bird encounter on it, and I draw a card for each bird encounter on it. I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to draw a card because I'm the Monarch. You can tell because I have a frog crown. That's going to be a Shieldred trigger, and I'm going to gain 2 life.
But because there are other shieldreds, you will actually lose 4.
That was disgusting. I'm proud of myself, and I'm feeling good about my life.
Philosophically, I'm happy for you.
You're so supportive.
In the game at the moment.
Oh, I'm a problem.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Wait, what did you just do?
I drew
You lose 6 life total?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that's gonna be a challenging turn, but I'm going to try to fight.
I believe in you, Dorf.
Thank you very much. I
don't
would
hurt me.
tap 4 mana. I will not hurt you in any way. We're friends.
Awesome.
You have a rhino rat.
I always wanted to be friends with the chef.
I cast Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh. Now, because she's a human, I will get 2 mana. But also, she enters with 2 additional counters because I have 2 of my commanders. She will deal 4 damage to a creature. Unfortunately, that's not good enough to kill any of the shieldreds, but that just means I will shoot 4 damage to Gloin,
Gloin, R.I.P.
which is exactly the sound he makes while going to the graveyard.
Gloin.
I still have a mana from the Soul Ring. I will play a forest, tap Elena to create 4 mana because Chandra has 4 power, plus 2 green and 1 to cast a Volborn Tyrant. When it enters the battlefield or another creature with power 4 or greater, I draw a card and gain 3 life. Now, that sounds like getting life, but it actually costs me 3 life because drawing a card is painful. And now, when it dies, I get a copy of it. So I do that again. But it doesn't die for now, and that's my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Dang it.
I don't think your mana crypt likes you very much.
I'm gonna draw.
Cool.
Ow. Ow, ow. Cool. Multiple Sheldreds adds a lot of math to every draw step. What fun. I'm gonna move to combat. Kathleen, you have protection from everything.
Yeah.
So then I'm not gonna do a single thing to you.
No.
Because I can't.
How considerate.
Yeah. I thought
So
about it,
kind.
and then I realized I shouldn't.
Thank you for respecting your queen.
All right, well, I'm gonna move to combat, and because Philae has the most life, I'm gonna attack you for 7.
Fair. No blocks.
Cool. In my second main, I'm gonna tap 5 mana and play, I love this guy so much, it's Yarok, the Desecrated. 3/5, Death Touch, Lifelink. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
You know, on the list of things that worry me, it's not even making top 5. at the
No,
moment.
it's not. It's
No, it's shielded.
yeah.
Aragorn.
And it doesn't interact with Shieldred, and it could interact with Atraxa, but Atraxa's already here, so is a 3/5 Death Touch lifelink. And that seems, in the grand scope of things, not a big deal. So, yeah, that's my turn. Go ahead.
Yarok, comma, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yarok, fair and balanced magic card.
Words that have never been spoken before. I will untap and draw. Ouch! I will play a forest. And now I feel like I'm not in a very strong position here, so I hope I will get the table's favor by playing really epic punch. It's a sorcery. It will make my shieldred fight your shieldred, Kathleen.
I think that's very reasonable.
Right? We have too many shieldreds on the table, I think.
There's a lot of shieldreds around.
Are you agreeing?
Yeah, no, I am very happy with the current state of Shieldreds at the table.
Yeah, and since I can't attack you and I don't see any good combat on any other places, I would say go.
At the end of your turn, Philae, I'm going to put a burden counter on the one ring.
Must be so tough. Makes sense.
I mean, someone has to be in such a commanding position.
Heavy is the head that wears the frog.
I take one from the one ring, and then I'm going to draw for turn, and I'm going to take another 2. All right, so this is a complicated turn. We'll start by playing a Flooded Grove. I'm going to play a Paradise Druid. It taps for 1 mana of any color, but it also gives me an Aragorn the United trigger to give target creature +4/+4 until end of turn. I'm going to give Aragorn the United his own trigger. It seems very fair. I'm also going to move the Lightning Greaves onto my Paradise Druid, so she can give me mana right away. I'm going to tap her and tap 2 more land to play Helgrim, Sword of Rohan. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and white, and whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 creature you own, then search your library for a basic land card. Put both cards onto the battlefield under your control, and then shuffle. Then I'm going to pay to equip my Sword of Rohan to Aragorn the Uniter. So he's an 11/11 this turn. Because I am paranoid about my incredible 11/11 commander, he doesn't just get a sword, he gets a pair of boots. And then, Philae, I'm very sorry, sort of. I'm going to attack you with Aragorn. That's fair.
I never thought this would happen.
Jeez.
I businessed too hard. So I will open a series of 3 shops.
You expanding?
Shop number 1, you would get 2 Assassin Trophy along with 2 treasures.
Ooh.
But you have to cast it immediately. Congratulations, Biddy. You are now the owner of the Assassin's Trophy.
Ooh.
It's on the stack.
This has protection from green and white.
Yes.
It also has Shroud.
Yeah, that's true.
But I guess if I can't get the Aragorn I want, I'll take the Aragorn I can get.
Yeah.
Can't always Assassin's Trophy what you want.
Sometimes you gotta settle for the Aragorn you can
But
afford.
if you try sometimes, you get the Aragon that you need. Shop number 2 may interest you in 7 treasures
And a Cyclonic Rift.
and a Cyclonic Rift. In exchange, you have to mill every card in your library except for 3.
Done.
This is on the stack. May interest you in the 3rd shop. It's a treasure and an offer you can't refuse.
No.
Yes, Kathleen. Would you like
no.
an offer you can't refuse and a treasure? In exchange,
Yes.
you have to skip your next turn.
Oh, that's probably
Whoa.
fine.
Enjoy.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I got
I'm
that.
still technically in my declare attackers step, but I think I'm done. I think I'll just declare attacks with that card.
So, oops.
That's on the stack.
Yes.
I'm going to counter that because I like.
Having a board?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, very reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I will get 2 treasures, and it gets countered.
All right.
So now the Assassin's Trophy resolves?
Yes.
Yes.
You will get a card.
And Aragorn goes to the bin, and I will get a land
Okay, you're still getting attacked.
for 11.
Bam.
Now my Sword of Hearth and Home is going to trigger, and then I'm going to search my library for a basic land and blink a creature I control. So I'm going to blink my Paradise Druid and then get another basic land. Now I have exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left. So I'm going to sacrifice my Mindslaver. Graham, I'm going to take your turn.
Cool.
It just seems like the most fun
You
for
know,
me.
I'm happy for Carl that his business is doing so well that he's able to expand into some new franchises. I question his long-term business plan.
Oh, I think it's working out great.
It seems like he's killing an awful lot of his potential customers.
So anyhow, I'm still the monarch, and it's the end of my turn, so I'm going to draw a card. Go ahead.
I only have 3 cards. I forgot. Okay, I will untap and I will draw. I will directly move to combat and attack you, Graham, with my Voltborn Tyrant. It's an 8/8 trample. And when it dies, I get a copy of it.
Why?
Quite honestly, I needed to die.
Oh, sure. You know what? Fine. Why not? I'll block with Atraxa.
All right, here we go. Both things die because the tracks have Death Touch.
Yes.
Then 2 things happen. First, my Voltborn Tyrant tries to make a copy of itself, but before that happens, your Atraxa comes back.
Yes, I look at the top 10 and take a bunch of cards from that, presumably, and then Yarok says, do that again. So from the first Atraxa, I'm getting Invasion of Vryn, Bright Climb Pathway, Kasmina, and Muldrotha. And from the second one, Ephemerate, A Swamp, Obnixilis Reignited, Captain Sisay, Invasion of Arcavios, and Helia the Radiant Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voltborn Tyrant comes into play as a copy. This is my copy. And that means I draw a card and gain 3 life. Ooh.
Living dangerously.
Yeah.
I still don't have a dinosaur for any mana, but I'm still a Master Chef, so it does get 2 counters from my commanders, and I can pay 2 from Alana to punch Atraxa again. So now she's dead. Now she's dead. Now she's dead. Now she...
You did see me draw this just now.
Right.
Although, maybe I want this to happen so Kathleen doesn't get Atraxa.
So maybe you're not into getting all the infinite cards in your hand business.
So you just got 8 things and you're stopping now, you say?
I could have more things. Yeah, right?
Sharing is caring.
Ephemerate. I'm gonna flicker Atraxa.
Yes. It happens right away, right?
All that stuff happens again.
Yes. Draw more cards for me.
All right, more Atraxa stuff. I get a Merciless Eviction, Crystalline Crawler, Boseiju, Invasion of Tolvada, and a different other Atraxa. And then Invasion of Amonkhet, Dark Ritual, why not? Graceful Restoration, Jace the Perfected Mind, Dawn's Reflection, Myriad Landscape, and a Callous Blood Mage.
Wait, you got 7 cards out of 1 attraction?
Yeah,
Oh, the full
How many types are there?
7.
pretty cool.
And then I will play a Rhythm of the Wild, and I hope my last card will do the trick. So it's your turn.
So when you say it's my turn, it's my turn. First, I'd like to untap then, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. Hold on, I need to move my tiny T-Rex on. Okay, I didn't think this through entirely, but please know that as your queen, I'm very dignified right now.
All right,
help
I
you
have
with your mana crypt.
Yeah, I have 2 different triggers in my upkeep.
Oh, you took
Oh no, I lost.
So I take 3 from Mana Crypt,
Good. I mean, I'm sorry.
and now I get to rebound my Ephemerate if I so choose.
Oh,
So Ephemerate says that I blink something.
Yeah.
Gosh, I just feel like I should blink Atraxa. Well, but then she can't attack this turn.
Correct.
I guess I will blink your unimpressed human, because I feel like that you should be impressed by all of this, honestly.
You get to draw for the turn. I mean, I get to draw for the turn.
Okay, give me.
Yep. That's right there. You got it. You got
Okay.
it. Great. Thanks. I gained 2 life from that.
All right, first, best land ever.
All right. I'm playing a swamp.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap the swamp, and I'm gonna play Dark Ritual, because do I not have enough mana already?
No.
Okay, oh boy. All right, so I've got 3 black mana floating. Let's just pop that in my graveyard in the normal human way that I always do. I'm tapping Commander Sphere for Helm of the Host. Oh yeah, that is a card that I did have in my hand, that's correct.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna tap Command Tower and Sol Ring
And then,
and pay 2 life. I'm paying life to cast Jace Perfected Mind.
because Jace is the best planeswalker, we love Jace. He's cool.
Yeah, that's also what I'm saying with my own thoughts. Jace enters with 3 with loyalty and has a variety of different abilities.
Yeah.
And I'm going to activate one of them, the -2, to have someone mill some cards. Yes. I am deciding that you should mill 2 cards.
I milled all my cards.
Okay. Also, because you have so many cards in your graveyard, I get to draw some cards, which I'm really excited about.
Oh, yeah, because you
1,
needed more cards.
2, and 3. So I gained 6 life. So that's actually pretty all right for me. That part of it. Now I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm equipping Helm of the Host. Hey, Fele, I have bad news. I'm equipping Helm of the Host on Atrax.
I don't like it.
I mean,
Could you not?
I
it.
love that this is
Fight it.
happening.
Fight it.
I can't. I'm trying.
Please, not like this.
I'm actually having a lot of fun. I'm quite enjoying what's happening right now.
I like that for you.
I think am I moving to combat? I'm moving to combat. So I make a copy of Atrax Dear God. I get to do the Atraxa thing twice again. I'm not going to do that. We're going to not bother. We're not doing the Atraxa thing.
You know, Philly, if I was Graham, I don't know if I'd be making these choices. I don't think they're good for him.
But I am going to attack you. I'm attacking you with two Atraxes.
Yeah.
For 14 total.
No blocks.
Great. Take 14. All right, so I've just gained 14, and it's my second main, and I'm out of things to do and cast. So I think that's going to be probably the end of my turn.
That's,
yeah?
No, because you can hit the button.
How's the economy going?
Oh God.
Oh, wait.
Ow.
What is going on?
I'm having so much fun right now. Like, it's unbelievable.
So, Graham Kathleen called?
Well, technically, it's Graham's turn.
Oh,
still.
Graham, how may I help you?
I'm doing all of this voluntarily, you understand.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, the business has been booming. I'm out of wares. But as I said in the beginning, I have a card under my hat.
Great. Does it save me?
You're casting it, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to read Emergent Ultimatum?
Okay. Search your library for up to 3 different mono-colored cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards. Shuffle that card into your library. You may cast the other cards without paying their mana costs. Exile Emergent Ultimatum.
So you could name me as your opponent.
Am I naming you as my opponent?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Odd
Yep.
choice, but all right. Your
Yeah,
call.
but I'm taking leave of my senses. Oh, I've selected Command the Dread Horde. That's terrifying. And Frogify and Sign in Blood.
Graham, you're terrible at this.
Yeah, well, those are the cards that I picked.
Kathleen,
Yes.
which card would you like Graham not to play?
I would like Graham not to play Frogify because I feel that's rude to me, the Frog Monarch.
That makes sense. Who would you like to sign in blood?
I would like Philae to sign in blood.
Awesome, I get to
So
draw
Graham,
cards.
target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life.
Yeah.
What's your life total?
-1.
But that's okay because you get to play a spell for free, Graham. You get to play Command the Dread Horde for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me just remind myself what that does by reading Command the Dread
You
Horde
guys
real
keep
quick.
this up. I need to go call an exorcist.
I wish you wouldn't do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Torolf. I'm going to choose any number of target creature cards and or planeswalkers in graveyards, and Command the Dread Horde deals damage to me equal to the total mana value of those cards, and then I put them onto the battlefield under my control.
Graham, there's a nice juicy big graveyard over
Luckily,
there.
3 of us have very small graveyards.
That would make 215 life, please.
Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, he shook his own hand. How did you do
That's
that?
sweet.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
So it's my turn now, but I don't have a next turn. Go ahead, Troll.
Oh no. And then I don't
Long live the Queen.
Long live the frog queen! Long live the frog queen! Long live and still scared. All right. Perfect.